let's move on to my team then in terms of RCB, because they've done some decent business in the previous auction, that is. And just to remind you all in terms of their squad names and all of that, it's in the ticker below. Rajat Patidar, who could forget him? They're probably building a statue as we speak after 112. Wish it went in a winning cause in the grandest scheme of things, but was it to be? They've released 5 players, gentlemen. Berendorf and going to Mumbai, of course, Rutherford as well, and then 3 names like Chaumilan, not to forget, I think Lavneet Sisodia and Anishwar Gautam, the under 19 lad. What are RCB's biggest concerns? Because Faf, Hasaranga, Maxine, Hazelwood, they picked themselves. There's no spot for overseas, Gurkirat. So,
So has
Ah,
has the issue and has the issue that I had last time as well. Like you said, no spot for overseas basically means Finn Allen again goes wasted. And like I
thanks.
said, like I said last time as well, uh, the pairing of Faf and Kohli is not an ideal pairing. It worked last time because Faf actually did decently against spin, and even though Kohli's gotten back to form, I don't think Kohli's or Faf are the ideal. None of them are ideal players to take on spin bowling. And again, they don't have a they lacked a left-hander. I don't know why they have retained Anuj Rawat, because they did drop him after 6 games and he was struggling. So they need someone in that batting order who's probably a left-hander and can take on spin bowling. They tried that with Shabazz, and Shabazz did decently in few games, but I there's always a little a beginner's luck, if you can call it. I
But the
think
thing is, with Maxwell's freak injury in their birthday party, don't you think Finn Allen could actually just be slotted in and open with Faf and then Kohli at 3? And that's what I think Dalvin Singh is also going on to say.
uh, you can, but
but
then
that
basically that basically means you Finn Allen's also mostly a pace hitter. That basically means that uh, you can go left arm spin in the power play at least 2 overs, if not three, and get away with it.
Hmm.
So yeah, you need someone to add that matchup option. And the problem is they don't have a lot of budget. They have only 8.75 cr. And
Hmm.
I don't mind David Willie being retained. It's fine, but what I don't understand is that why has Siddharth Kaul been retained, and like I said, why is Anuj Rawat being retained? This is something that I don't understand. I really don't understand, and see how
I can still sympathize with Anand Rao saying, okay, fine, poor lad, the young, he has age and a side. Siddharth Kaul, I mean, I don't know what the thinking there is. I mean, we've seen RCB make some horrible decisions in the past, but I mean, so I'm just picking your mind here. There is a couple of players, some would say, that is coming to the twilight of their career, DK being one of them. Do you think, I mean, and first and foremost, is Ben Stokes valid in this team?
if they are open to dropping Faf, I feel Finn Allen. I think Ben Stokes might add a lot more value than Finn Allen, uh, because of the
if he opens,
left-hander
yes.
angle. And
If he
yeah,
opens, yes.
and one more bowling option, because uh, again, Hazelwood, his numbers this year has not been that great, and they can only play one overseas pacer. Harshal Patel, again on off, can't really say what will turn up. Same goes with Siraj, and then they tried Akash Deep uh, last season.
Yeah.
Did not really work out. So again, that bowling attack is not really fiery. I mean, Hasaranga is the only bankable option there, and Hazelwood to an extent. So
So
maybe having Stokes
uh,
instead of Faf give you one more option, and it looks sexy as well. All these alpha males in the same team again. Uh,
I'm not I'm not
So,
against Siraj being retained, because I think
yeah.
Siraj,
No,
yeah,
yeah.
because
I'm
I
not saying
think that.
I'm surprised. It was obvious that Siraj will be retained.
No, I think
I
last season was an aberration, because uh, his dot ball percentage was actually quite high, despite him being hit for, and
yeah,
he got hit for the most sixes as well. So I thought that last season for Siraj was one where when he got it wrong, he got it horribly wrong,
yeah.
which sort of couldn't, which actually masked the times when he got it right, because I think his dot ball percentage was around 40%, which is huge.
Hmm.
But when you get hit for the most sixes, I think he got hit for around 30 to 33 sixes. It more or less compensates for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I think their usage of Shahbaz was brave. They promoted him, but I think they should. There is a potential to go one step ahead and actually promote him in the top three, because he's
yeah,
someone who plays pace better than spin, and him and DK together is like having two players who don't really hit spin batting together, which sort of affected them in those low run chases at times. So
yeah.
if they do not get a quality left-hander uh, for the top in the top four spot in the auction, then there is a potential to actually promote Shabazz even further.
Also, uh,
Yeah.
are they? What if DK doesn't have a good season? Who's
Yeah,
the backup?
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of what ifs and maybes,
No,
guys.
no. I
To
mean, the
maintain
reason, the
every
reason.
team.
No, no. You see, you have to understand why I'm saying this, because uh, he's not someone who you can invest a lot looking at the future given his age.
So,
So
mm,
you must have a potential backup as well who can
yeah.
finish.
But I
Now
think Gurkirat, I feel this applies to almost every team, because I think 10th team IPL is still
yeah,
spread a
yeah, it
little
does,
thin.
it does, it does,
I
it
think,
does.
yeah,
But
I think
what I'm
there
saying
isn't
is,
enough talent at this moment to have every team balance, even if you look at their bench.
yeah, yeah, that is there, that is there. But I'm just saying that there's an age factor as well. This is uh, this this RCB squad isn't as aging squad as that of CSK, but it does have players who are slowly moving towards the wrong side of 30.
yeah.
Virat's 34, Faf's I think 36.
Yeah,
Hazelwood's also, I think Hazelwood also is 30 plus. DK is 37. So there are players in this squad as well. Even Maxwell's above 30. So
yeah.
a lot of their core is slowly and steadily moving towards. So they have to be careful that they don't find themselves in a situation where CSK found themselves, and when they have to bring in a lot of changes together, because it's not going to be easy to bring a lot of those changes together. So they have to keep one eye on the future as well. That is my point. And it would work for them if they could have an Indian left arm pacer, because I don't see David Willey getting a chance. I think he'll only play if things go horrible with Hazelwood. But it would help them if they could get an Indian left arm pacer.
Okay, let's see if that happens and if that's on RCB's radar. It should be, because some of the players that they've retained baffling, like Gurkirat said. I would even throw Karan Sharma's name in that ring. Why retain someone like him when you can probably go and use that money on someone else? All you guys,
Because
all you love
he's the lucky charm.
he is the lucky charm. I know that maybe that's what everyone will say. That's what everyone said last year as well. But just a reminder, all the viewers, 75 people watching, subscribe, bottom right hand corner. We're finishing up this IPL retention chat.